It's raining. Feeling like this since yesterday. Kind of makes you just not want to do anything, not want to go anywhere. So, for today's vlog, I thought I'd tell you a little story about something that happened to me in Jogjakarta just a couple weeks past. This all started at about 3 in the morning, as all great stories do. And I'm in bed, sleeping like a baby, and then all of a sudden I hear this knocking on my door. I'm thinking, what could that be? I thought I was dreaming, so I carry on back to sleep, and it just kept going, and then I could hear my door handle turning like someone was trying to get into my room. And by this point I'm properly awake, and I'm just thinking, okay, this is really bizarre. So I get up out of bed in my birthday suit, basically. I walk over to the hotel door. I'm like, hello? In about as manly a voice as I can muster at 3 in the morning. And I just hear this pitiful sound, like, and I figure, okay, someone's had a few to drink. And again, in my manliest 3 a.m. voice, like, go away. And I hear this, water. So I peep through the peephole, and there's this lady standing outside in nothing but her red bikini or underwear. I'm not sure what it was to this date. And she's just standing outside banging on my door. And by this point, it's really banging on my door. And again, this time a little bit more forcibly, I say, go away, you've got the wrong room. And then she stops. I think, oh, thank goodness. Okay, I'm gonna go back to bed now, finally. So I get back into bed, start to drift off back to sleep, and then suddenly, it's like the gates of hell have opened, and this banging continues on my door like you wouldn't believe. And I'm thinking, Jesus, there must be someone else who's being woken up by this, who's gonna tell this person to shut up or go back to their room. So I go back to the door, I peer back out the peephole, and she's still there banging on my door. And then it stops, and she seems to disappear from the peephole. I can't see her anymore. And then I decide I may as well call security, just because I don't know whether it's like a scam or a ploy to get unsuspecting travelers out of their room, so that maybe there are 2 burly men just out of sight from the peephole, just waiting to barge in. So I call security, and I tell them what's been going on. I ask them to send someone up and just to check the corridor. And at some point I hear this sound, and it sounds like water. It sounds like water running, and I'm not sure what it could be. Maybe my neighbors have turned on their tap or something like that, used the bathroom. Anyway, I think nothing more of it. I wake up the next morning thinking it all must have been a dream, a weird, very vivid dream, until I step out my door into a puddle of what I can only assume was pee. So as if the night wasn't eventful enough, this lady then had the good grace to pee in front of my door to leave me a little parting gift, I suppose. That's all I can really think. But that's what happened in Jogjakarta. So I think the moral of this story is, if you hear someone banging on your door at an ungodly hour in a strange city, don't open the door. Don't be a hero. Call security, because it might be a crazy lady who just needs to pee in front of your door, or it might be a few burly men trying to bust down your door and rob you blind. But don't be a hero. There are people who are paid to do that. They're called security. Let them handle it. But anyway, that's my story from Jogjakarta. I hope you found it as entertaining as I did the next day. It wasn't very fun at 3 in the morning, but with the benefit of hindsight, I can laugh at it. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to watching the rain now, because it doesn't look like it's got any intention of letting up. So, that's it from me today, guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.